Hey there and welcome over here. As you can tell, I'm going to be sharing with you a few different lunchbox ideas. It is back to school season. In a lot of school districts here in Utah, they're actually allowing children to go back to school, but a lot of school districts, I know in New Mexico and a lot of different places around the country, kids are still being homeschooled. So these are all lunch ideas that you could either send with your children to school or you could just make at home for your homeschoolers. These are also all hot lunch ideas. I know a lot of kids just don't like the whole cold sandwich thing, so these are hot lunch ideas. Also, they are adult approved, so they're all really yummy in my opinion. I hope you guys all enjoy it, and this video is in collaboration with 3 of my friends over here on YouTube. They're doing similar videos, so I have their channels linked down below if you want to check them out after this video. But I hope you guys all enjoy these lunch ideas, and if you are new here, I'd love to have you over at my channel. So go ahead and subscribe down below the video, but let's get on to making some lunches. To get us started off, we're just making a super simple pesto grilled cheese sandwich along the side of some vegetable soup. So I'm just using this 9-grain bread. I really like this bread because it's super healthy, and then it also doesn't have a lot of weird stuff in it. So this is my personal favorite bread, and then I'm just spreading on some of this pesto. It's just some basil pesto I got from the grocery store, and then on top of that I'm just adding some sharp cheddar cheese. Of course, if you're making this for your kids and they don't like pesto, you could either just use a little bit to try to acclimate them to the taste, or you don't have to use any at all. But anyways, I just grilled that up on my pan, and then here's the soup I'm using. Nothing fancy, just this vegetable soup I got from a can. Here is my grilled cheese and soup. This turned out so yummy, of course. I just sprinkled some Parmesan cheese on top. If you have a thermos, go ahead and stick that soup in your thermos, but I just lost my thermos when we were moving. But anyways, this is a perfect little snack for going back to school or for your kiddos. For this lunchbox idea, this is kind of a different one. So we're making pigs in a blanket with some cheese. This is kind of like the way my mom always made it. So I just have these butter croissant rolls. It's just the Pillsbury brand, and I just spread them out as even as possible, you know, just like this. And inside that, you're going to be adding a hot dog. I just used this Oscar Mayer brand. And then along with the hot dog, you're actually going to be adding a slice of some sharp cheddar cheese. My mom always made pigs in a blanket like this as a child, you know, so that's how I make it now, but this turns out yummy. I just follow the instructions on the back of the Pillsbury dough packet for baking it, but I add an additional 3 minutes or until they're golden brown on top. Here are my pigs in a blanket out of the oven, and they're all plated up. Of course, if you were to pack this in a lunchbox, you could just pack these in a little container, and then I have some ketchup to dip it in, and if you have a smaller dipping sauce container, just stick the ketchup in there. Now we're going to go ahead and make some breakfast sandwiches. So to begin, I just have my frying pans right here, and I have my Costco bacon. You know, this is my favorite bacon ever. I just feel like it's the best price out of anywhere for what you get. And then back here I have my frying pan, and I'm just going to be spraying it with some of this avocado oil, and then I'm going to crack 2 eggs in there. To assemble our breakfast sandwiches, I'm actually going to show you 2 different ways how to, you know, pack these. So I have some aluminum foil right here, and I have my English muffin, and I just cut that English muffin in half. I added some sharp cheddar cheese, and then the egg, and then the slice of bacon. You could also add some salsa in there for extra flavor or some hot sauce, and then I just wrapped it up in the aluminum foil, and that is perfect to take to work with you or to take to school. Here's the second way how to pack your breakfast sandwich. So right here I have my container. I got it at Walmart. I believe it was around $5 or so. Anyways, I'm just going to be packing it. So first I have my English muffin I cut in half, and then I added a slice of cheese in there. And then those 2 compartments on the side, I'm going to be adding in our egg in one, and then the other side, the slice of bacon. And then there you go. At work or at school, again, you could assemble this and enjoy it. I just wanted to throw this in there. This is what I've been enjoying for myself for lunch recently. So I got this bag of organic avocado ranch chop kit. This is like a salad mix. I got this at Costco for I believe $6.99. I also got this Columbus brand chicken breast at Costco as well. So I have been using this for 3 days, the salad mix for 3 days I guess I should say. And I've been dividing it up and adding some of that chicken in there. And this has been an amazing filling lunch idea, and it is on the healthier side. Now for this lunch idea, I'm going to be showing you this English muffin pizza. So to begin, I have my cookie sheet right here, and I'm just lining it with a little bit of some aluminum foil just to make for an easy cleanup. And then right here I have my English muffins, and then I just, sliced it in half. And this is such an easy idea. My mom actually used to make this for us all the time as a child. Anyways, you're going to either use some pizza sauce or marinara sauce. I just used some marinara sauce that I had left over, and then I just spread it out. And then on top of that, I'm going to be adding some pizza seasoning, mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, and then a little bit more mozzarella and pizza seasoning. You could really add whatever topping you guys like. And then I just stuck this into my oven preheated to 375 degrees until the cheese got nice and bubbly. Here are my little pizzas out of the oven. They turned out so delicious. If it has the word pizza in it, it's probably gonna be good. I just paired it with some of these dark chocolate coconut almonds. I found these at Costco a few days ago, and they are a must try in my opinion. They are so delicious. I really do recommend them. They are just, that great. Now I'm going to be showing you this cute little taco idea. I make this for my husband on occasion. So to my Instant Pot, I'm adding my 1 large chicken breast, and I'm just adding a cup of water to that, and then about a half a tablespoon of this taco seasoning, and then I cooked this on high pressure for about 20 minutes. Of course, just adjust the cooking time to your chicken. Also, if you already have shredded chicken, you could just use your shredded chicken that you already have on hand. Now that my chicken is cooked and I shredded it up, I just have these old El Paso taco shells right here, and I just stuck them in this side of my compartment. And then here is our chicken that I shredded up. I'm just going to be sticking it into this other compartment of this little lunchbox thing. Again, this is the one that I got from Walmart, a super good price. I really do love it. And then I'm also going to be adding some sharp cheddar cheese in there. And then I sliced up some cherry tomatoes and some iceberg lettuce. You could also add some hot sauce to this. That would be delicious. And then there you go. There is your super, super simple taco idea that will leave you full for hours. Everybody needs some sweet treats in their life, so I'm going to show you this super simple blueberry crisp recipe. My husband also asks for crisps all the time, so that's why I decided to make it. So into this large bowl, I'm just adding in 4 cups of frozen blueberries. You could just add fresh blueberries if that's what you have on hand. And then onto those blueberries, I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. The reason I added 2 was because my blueberries were frozen, but if you're using fresh blueberries, you just have to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Next, I'm just going to be adding 3 tablespoons of some granulated sugar. Then you're just going to mix this up. Now we're going to begin working on our crumble. So to this bowl, I'm adding in 1 cup of rolled oats, a half a cup of some all-purpose flour, a half a cup of packed brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and then 1/8 teaspoon of some salt. And you're just going to whisk it all up. Now I'm going to be adding in my 6 tablespoons of some butter at room temperature, and I'm just going to be pressing it all together with my fork, or you could use a pastry cutter to work into the oats and to work all together. I don't have a pastry cutter, so what I ended up doing was using my hands. I always tend to use my hands when I make crumbles like that. I just feel like everything turns out better in the end just because I could get the butter mixed in all of the ingredients. To my deep 9-inch pie plate, I'm just adding in our blueberries, and then on top of the blueberries, I'm going to be adding the crumble mixture, and then I just spread that out, and then I stuck it into my oven preheated to 375 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes until the berries are thick and bubbly. Here is my blueberry crumble out of the oven. This came out super yummy. I really do like this recipe a lot. I do want to try it next time with some fresh blueberries. I just feel like that would make it that much yummier. I just served it with some ice cream on the side because you can't have a crumble without ice cream, but this one was a total hit. And that is a wrap of this lunchbox video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it and got plenty of lunch inspiration. As always, I'd love to have you over here, so go ahead and subscribe down below the video, but I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.